Okay, let's go over the subs. Okay, from the today's stream, so he confirmed that there's 2 subs and 2 battle passes. The 2 subs we know, the one is convenience, which is like that's the Korean price. Direct conversion is about 15 USD. And you need this to trade with player and use auctioneers. The second sub is the extra content sub. I think it's like this. And this like around like 25. We don't know the contents of this sub yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like extra dungeon a day. Maybe similar to DaVinci, where you have like extra, the higher cap of dungeon tokens. And they are selling these two as a bundle, 45,000 won, which comes down to 31 USD. Now there's 2 battle passes. And these will be 28 days. Also, this is server-wide, which means if you have multiple characters in one server, they all share the benefits of these subs. And there's 2 battle passes. Battle passes can be purchased with Kuna. There's one for 1K. There's one for 1,500. Kuna is in-game premium currency, which you can make in-game by selling your Kina. But to sell, you will need to have this first sub. And Battle Pass will last for 1 season, which is about 2 months. And this is character-based. This is character-based. So 2 sub, 2 battle passes. So this one is kind of a bad news. But the battle pass being able to purchase with Kuna is kind of good news. These are subs. Membership. The correct term is membership. And this is battle pass. 2 sub, 2 battle pass. And the bundle price for these 2 subs, the direct conversion will be 31 USD. If you use the PPP, it'll equal $45. But again, this is for KR. These prices are not confirmed for global. But this is the structure of the monetization. To play the game, free. It's free to play. What is the extra content sub? We don't know. That's the naming for it, but we don't know what it is. It's obviously gonna be like extra dungeon run, stuff like that. What about buying stuff with real money in game? It's all skins that you buy in game. There are 2 versions. The skins you can buy, they showed at the last part of the stream. The skins you can buy with real money and skins you can buy with Kuna. But they are pretty expensive compared to other KR games. Like, if you compare to Throne, the skin price was like 4 times. It will be pay to win. Yes, it's pay to win. Real money will give you benefits of these subs. I don't know the conversion rate of this Kuna to money. But Battle Pass is Kuna, Lucent. You don't buy with real money, you buy with Lucent. What is on the auctioneers? Can you buy gear progression? You can buy gear, yes. That also means you can sell gear. Like, it's pretty much the same as Throne. It's pretty much the same as Throne. About the same. You can't buy PvP gear though. Yes. Yes, I forgot to mention. PvP gear, you have to PvP to get PvP coin to buy PvP gear. So the pay to win aspect It's basically for PvE only. But obviously it'll be more convenient to play. You buy like mats to complete your quest, stuff like that. But also the trading currency is Kina. Kina means gold. In-game gold. Same as Solent. And this is the auction house trade currency. Kuna is premium currency. Same as Lucent. But this is only for BP and like skins. And there will be like a Kuna shop with some consumes, maybe. We don't know the exact. But PvP is not pay to win. Because you need PvP gear to PvP. And you can only earn that through PvP. Unlike Throne. Yes, there's a difference between Throne. Yeah, we still don't know how the enchanting is gonna work. Like, if you'll be able to just straight up buy the enchanting scrolls from players and just keep clicking to max enchant. But that also is just PvE. Just like Lost Ark. Can you exchange Kina to Kuna? Yes, you can. You put Kina in auction house. And people... It's player trade, so people will spend Kuna to buy Kina. Vice versa. So in Throne terms, you can turn your Solent into a Lucent. But I don't get the auction house, not crossable. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that either. The economy will be much more healthy with like merged auction house. But you can't buy Kuna if you don't already bought the membership, right? Yes. Because you can't use the auction house and you gotta use the auction house. Can the bots use the auction house without buying the sub? No. You need the sub to trade. Or use auction house. You need the sub. So the bots will also have to pay for this if they want a bot. Which they will. NC just makes a little bit more money from bots. A player-to-player trade. The game is easily RMTable. You'll make this money back in no time, I reckon. Yeah, there's a player-to-player trade. I don't know if you can directly trade Kina, but you should be able to because it's player-to-player. But there's a player trade and auction house. But you need this sub, which is about 15 USD. For sure, you can make 15 like this much worth in Kina in 28 days and more. Time to scam people. Oh man, that reminds me of so many like Maple Story scams. It's been such a long time since we got a player-to-player trade game. Like, we haven't seen it since like Black Desert Online. I think the Black Desert was the first one to start like no trade that I know of, like a Korean AAA games. Lost Ark, no trade. Throne, no trade. Now we're back to the player trade. Like ever since like fucking Maple Story. Isn't it limited trade? We don't know how limited it is. I'm pretty sure, but like you're able to just trade items that are just bind on equip, like BOEs, are tradable. The same as the ones you can put in auction house. So it's just a classic trade. Can you create multiple character with the basic subs? You are given 4 character slots, and you can expand it up to 8 with the cost. The sub doesn't matter. Wait, the sub only works for auction house, right? Does that mean they can still do direct trade while not being subbed? No, it's both trade and auction house. You need the sub. Any form of trading, you need the sub.